Hi, Kavya.
Hi,
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Thank you for having us here.
My pleasure. Come on.
Hey, Harry, are you ready for the interview?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, so let's hear it from.
Kavya.
Okay, first question.
Yes.
Can you introduce yourself with a song?
Um, okay, so there is a song I wrote and composed and I sang also. It's called Lucky One. It goes like this. I'm here and I see the sunshine and a sky full of stars and moon so bright. Cause I'm the lucky one. So this basically means I'm lucky to be alive. So yeah,
Wow,
that's a
that's
song
so
I would like to
amazing.
introduce myself with.
That was so sweet of you singing for us.
Thanks.
Okay, so what's new in life?
Motherhood, baby. Yeah, that's new in life.
And what's her name?
Her name is Lakshya. We call her Lucky at home.
Wonderful. What's music means to you?
Music, music. I would say it's a constant source of energy, enthusiasm, happiness, and challenges for me.
So that's why you choose singing?
Yeah, and quite obviously because it makes me happy. So yeah.
What did you learn?
Oh wait, can we go in now? Kore nere porthu nikkunnu. Come on.
Thank you so much. Let's go in.
Sorry, what?
So let's go in. I just said
Yeah, yeah,
let's go
come,
in.
come, come. Oh, do you want water or something? And
Oh yeah,
അവിടെ
some water
തന്നെ
would
കുറെ
do.
നേരം ഇരുത്തി questions ചോദിച്ചു. But
കുറച്ച് വെള്ളം കുടിക്കാന്നല്ലേ?
അതെ, ഞാനാണ് വെള്ളം കുടിക്കുന്നത്, but നിങ്ങൾക്കും തരാം. Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Yes.
Respect is subjective. Do you agree?
I think to me respect is subjective. Yes, I mean, if I have love and respect for, I mean, if I like a person and if I have love and affection for that person, quite obviously it means I respect him or her, no matter what other people think of that person. So I think it's purely driven by my personal feelings for that person. So yes, it's subjective to me. Yes.
Wow. Okay. So what's the most painful thing someone has ever told you?
Fortunately enough, nobody has ever told me personally anything that has that pains me. But I am quite harsh on myself. I'm too hard on myself. I'm like my strongest critique. So there are times when I tell myself that I can't do this. I'm not fit to be a musician. I should probably go for some other job. So yeah, I think that would be the. I mean, I myself would be the person who has said something that has pained me. Yeah.
Wow. So what's the most exciting thing someone has ever told you?
That I have a pretty face.
Wow. I mean,
I'm a simple girl, and simple things make me happy.
how do you define equality?
Mm. Okay, firstly, equality has nothing to do with physicality. It's purely, I think, according to me, it's completely about the cerebral equality, and no matter uh, who you are, what gender yours is, you should have equal freedom of expression, equal freedom of choices, and so on. So it's intellectual equality and everything else that has got nothing to do with your physicality.
Okay. Can you tell us two truths and one lie about yourself?
Um, I'm not studious. Okay, you'll have to pick the one that's a lie. I'm not studious. Oh my god. And I'm an excellent rapper.
Okay.
Oh
So,
wait. Oh my god. Okay, wait. No. Not an excellent rapper, but okay, I have OCD.
hmm.
Yeah.
So now the audience has to comment it. Which one is the lie?
Yes.
Let's see. Okay, fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I used to believe.
That fair-skinned and straight-haired girls are beautiful. That's what beauty is.
Huh.
Yeah, I used to think that way.
Hmm.
Do you want to sit, please?
Of course,
കുറേ
please.
നേരം നിൽക്കുന്നു.
So, if I can ask you what success means to you, I'm
Sorry,
curious.
what?
What is success means
Success.
to you?
Okay, see, success. You're successful if you are happy, if you're if you have peace of mind. No matter what you do, no matter where you are, no matter how much money you have. If you're happy, then you're successful. I think that's the hardest thing to find these days.
One advice you would give to your younger self?
um, I don't have to fit in when I can actually stand out. I don't have to be like somebody else, sing like somebody else, talk like somebody else. I can be me.
A quote that changed you?
um, to err is human and to forgive is divine.
If you can live as a man for 2 days, what would you do?
I think I would be shirtless in the Goa beach for 2 days because I can't imagine myself doing that now. So, yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, what's your favorite dance move?
Oh, okay. Okay, wait. I don't think if I'm going to be able to do it in this dress, but
That was a killer. Okay.
yeah.
So you said you were going back to Calcutta. You want to pack up or
Oh,
something?
yes, yes. Thank you for reminding me. I think I might even run late for today's train.
Okay. So can I ask you questions in between?
Yes,
So to
please,
Alain.
please. Let's not waste time.
Okay. So do you have a transgender friend?
Yeah, I do.
So what do you learn from them?
Gender doesn't mean anything. As long as you are a good human being, that's all that matters. So, yeah. And apparently, they are not given due respect and acceptance in the society. So, I think it's high time we thought about it.
What is something you wish for them?
Acceptance.
Okay. Uh, what is the best relationship advice that you have ever received?
Um, that I need to give the other person some personal space. Yeah, I cannot suffocate the other person is the best advice I got.
What is the worst advice, relationship advice that you have ever received?
That the other person cannot get too close. I mean, too close to other girls' friends, even though they are friends. I should make sure that they stay away from the other girls' friends is the worst advice that I got because I think it's quite okay. I mean, I have boys' friends, so it's okay for my partner to have girls' friends.
Have you ever seen God?
I believe in the superpower, but obviously I haven't seen God. I'm not a super natural human being. But okay, so there's this fun thing that I tell my husband. I often tell him that I'm with the God in the temple. That's with my husband in my house. So because he has a perfect solution to all my problems, whatever it be. He has a perfect solution. So I keep telling him that I'm with the God in the temple. So I'll have to say my husband.
Okay, who's that one stranger you still remember?
I don't know, yeah. Okay. I'm not quite good at socializing, so there is no way I'm going to remember a stranger. I mean, nobody that's special.
Oh, you ever had a toxic friend?
Thankfully, not yet. I'm very um, picky and choosy about my friends, and I have very few friends, but they are the best. So I haven't had a toxic friend.
Can I add what makes them best?
Sorry.
What makes them best?
Um, I can always count on them, no matter what. I mean, when in need of them, they are always there for me. So yeah, that makes them the best.
That's
And I
wonderful.
can share my darkest, deepest secrets with them. So yeah, they are the best.
Okay, do you remember an incident from your school days?
Like good incident or bad
Yeah,
incident.
just throw it away. Just like you can say good or bad. It's up to you.
Um, no, okay, there might be a bad incident, not in my school days, but in my college. So I'm like this. I'm very obsessed with perfection, and I'm highly competitive. And when it comes to exams, I always aim at scoring the highest and all that. So it's not that anybody expects that out of me, but I put myself under that sort of a pressure. And it was my first year in college, and I think the first internal exams were happening, and I was super stressed out. I was so nervous, and I had sleepless nights throughout that period. And I was in college, remember? So 18, 19 years old, and I asked I was studying in Coimbatore, and I asked my mom and grandmother to come over to my college, be with me during, the period of that exam. And yeah, it was so crazy. I mean, I was, now when I look back at it, I was so silly. I mean, it's okay if you're not perfect. It's okay if you don't score 100 out of 100 in your college exams. I mean, you just do your best and leave the rest.
That was so nice to hear.
Yeah.
And I see your mother, right? You said you were mother. She's like
Yes.
1.5
She's
years.
1.5. Yeah. In next month, she'll be 2.
Okay, what is your biggest worry as a mother?
Oh God. I mean, we all know that we can't control children these days. We can't expect them to, live a certain way or act a certain way. But then I just hope that she makes the right choices in life, be it relationship choices or lifestyle choices or health choices. Yeah, I just, I just hope that she makes the right choices.
What makes a parent toxic?
Constantly trying to control your children's life, and comparison. Oh my God, comparison is so toxic because it can, put them down. Even when they're trying really hard to better themselves, comparison can put them down. So yeah, comparison and trying to control.
Yeah, when was the last time you were at peace?
Well, I'd like to say all the time, I'm working on it. Apparently that's a superpower that I would like to possess, to be uh, to be peaceful all the time. Yeah.
What do you know about postpartum?
Postpartum, I think, I can only talk from my own experience. Apparently, mine was very smooth and comfortable because thankfully, I had my baby during the lockdown period, and I was at Calicut with my parents. So, I had a huge supporting family throughout my postpartum. And yeah, so it was very smooth and comfortable. Uh, unlike a lot of other new mothers, I've heard them share, not so good stories about their postpartum journey. But for me, luckily, it was smooth. Yeah, I had my dad, my mom, and I have a nanny, everybody to take care of me and my baby. So yeah, it was super nice.
You said mother being a mother is difficult.
Yes.
Yeah, what's most annoying thing about kids?
Crying. I know it's silly. You can't expect children not to cry, but oh my God. Previously when I would travel in a flight, or when I'm in a movie theater, when children start crying, God, it it really disturbs me. So yeah, I think crying is very annoying.
Okay, I think we are talking a lot in English, right? But it's
Okay,
okay.
I'll switch to Malayalam because you're asking me questions in
That's
English.
why.
So yeah, that's a natural reflex
ഉറക്കത്തിൽ കണ്ട ഏറ്റവും സ്ട്രേഞ്ച് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഡ്രീം
that sorry, English again. എനിക്ക് വേറൊരു രണ്ടാമതൊരു കുട്ടി ഉണ്ടായി. It's the strangest dream because I'm, you know, I'm.
Okay, I think we can follow English.
Aha, okay, okay. അല്ല അതുകൊണ്ടല്ല. Okay, എനിക്ക് രണ്ടാമതൊരു കുട്ടി ഉണ്ടായി എന്നായിരുന്നു എൻ്റെ strangest dream because at least as of now I have no idea of having a second child because ഒന്നിനെ തന്നെ മാനേജ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. So yeah, that's like super strange.
A superpower, I mean, if you wish to have a superpower,
Yeah.
what would it be?
To be happy all the time, 24/7, no matter what. ബിക്കോസ് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞല്ലോ, കുറച്ച് ഫിലോസഫിക്കൽ ആയിട്ട് തോന്നാം, പക്ഷേ നമ്മൾ ആലോചിച്ചാൽ എന്തൊക്കെ എത്ര പൈസ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലും, എത്ര നല്ല ജോലി ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലും, എത്ര സക്സസ്ഫുൾ ആണെങ്കിലും, സംവെയർ യു ആർ ഓൾവേസ് സൾക്കിങ്, യു ആർ ഡിസപ്പോയിൻറ്റഡ് അബൌട്ട് വാട്ട് യു ഡോണ്ട് ഹാവ് ഓർ വാട്ട് യു കുഡന്റ് അച്ചീവ്. അപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു have as simple as it sounds, have it to be able to be happy all the time would be the superpower I want to have.
Yeah, what is the biggest challenge being a woman in India? Being a woman in India.
To lead an independent life without being taken advantage of, I think that's the biggest challenge.
So then what, according to you, is feminism?
Okay. എനിക്ക് അതിൻ്റെ ഡെഫിനിഷൻ ഒന്നും പറയാൻ അറിയില്ല. പക്ഷെ ഫെമിനിസം, പലരും ഫെമിനിസം എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ ദി തിങ്ക് ദാറ്റ് we are trying to talk about the greatness of femininity. Absolutely not. Again, അവിടെയും ഇക്വാലിറ്റി തന്നെയാണ്. ജസ്റ്റ് ലെറ്റ് ഫീമെയിൽസ് ബി. അവരെ uh, അവരെ ആക്സെപ്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത് അവർക്ക് വേണ്ട ഫ്രീഡം ആൻഡ് റൈറ്റ്സ് കൊടുത്ത് അവർക്ക് അവരുടേതായ യുനോ അവരുടെ ലൈഫിലെ ഡ്യൂട്ടീസും കാര്യങ്ങളും ഒക്കെ ചെയ്ത് ജസ്റ്റ് ലെറ്റ് ഫീമെയിൽസ് ബി. ഐ മീൻ ദാറ്റ്സ് ഓൾ വാട്ട് ഫെമിനിസം ഇസ്. അല്ലാതെ ഇറ്റ് ഹാസ് ഗോട്ട് നത്തിങ് ടു ഡു വിത്ത് ദ ഗ്രേറ്റ്നെസ് ഓഫ് ഫീമെയിൽ ജെൻഡർ, നത്തിങ് ലൈക്ക് ദാറ്റ്. പലരും ഞാൻ ഫെമിനിസ്റ്റാന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ ഞാൻ ഫെമിനിസ്റ്റ് ആണെന്നല്ല പറയുന്നത്, ബട്ട് ദാറ്റ്സ് ദ കോമൺ notion that people have, that when you're talking about feminism, you're trying to uphold uphold എന്നല്ല, uphold ചെയ്യണം femininity, but പെണ്ണുങ്ങള് ആണുങ്ങളെക്കാളും മുകളിലാണ് എന്നുള്ള ഒരു ഐഡിയ അച്ചീവ് ചെയ്യാനാണെന്നുള്ളതാണ് പലരുടെയും ഒരു ധാരണ, but that's not the case.
Okay, so do you remember your first periods experience?
Yeah, I do.
Can you share how did you feel? What was the reaction?
I felt okay. I mean, it's a natural process, right? I mean, every female goes through it at a certain point in her life. But എൻ്റെ കമ്മ്യൂണിറ്റിയിൽ അതിന് എന്താ പറയുക, കുറച്ച് ക്ലോസ് റിലേറ്റീവ്സിനെയൊക്കെ വിളിച്ച് ഒരു ഫംഗ്ഷനൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. ബട്ട് അങ്ങനെ ഒരു പോംപ് ആൻഡ് സ്പ്ലെൻഡർ അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു ഇതൊന്നും ആയിരുന്നില്ല. ബട്ട് yeah, it was natural. I mean, I was told about it even before I got my first period, so we were expecting it anyway. So, yeah.
I see a lot of myths there around periods,
Yeah.
especially in India, I guess.
Yeah.
What is one myth that made you laugh?
I wouldn't say a myth, but then, there are so many practices that have existed for a very long time, and unfortunately, and എൻ്റെ വീട്ടിലല്ല, ബട്ട് എൻ്റെ ഗ്രാൻഡ് വീട്ടിലൊക്കെ they still follow it. I mean, when you have your periods, you are made to stay away from the rest of the family. എവിടെയും തൊടരുത്, ഫുഡ് പ്ലേറ്റ് ഷെയർ ചെയ്യരുത്, അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ. ബട്ട് see, the sad truth is that they don't realize the reason why such practices came into being at first. See, back then there were no sanitary pads, the hygienic conditions were very very low. തുണിയോ അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ഞാൻ കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. So naturally, for hygiene reasons, they were, that's what I think, for hygiene reasons they were made to stay away from the rest of the family. അസുഖങ്ങളും ഇതും contamination വേണ്ടാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട്. But that's not the case now. We have super hygienic sanitary pads, and with tampons you can even swim when you have a period. So I think it's high time we abolished all those practices.
Talking about tampons, can you guess what is the wastage of sanitary pads in India for a month?
I don't know. I haven't done that research. Sorry, you should have warned me.
But if I say 1 billion, will you surprise?
Oh my God. Okay,
But yeah, so this is another case to study for sure.
yeah, maybe we should find effective ways to dispose of that waste. Yeah.
Sure. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, one skill that you want your kid to master.
To again, it's not a skill, but to be able to accept failures, and to not be disappointed and demotivated by the failures she faces. Yeah, that would be a skill. And again, like I kept saying throughout the interview, to be able to be happy all the time, and prioritize herself. I mean, because ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ഹാപ്പി ആണെങ്കിലേ നമ്മളുടെ ചുറ്റുമുള്ളവരെ ഹാപ്പി ആയിട്ട് വെക്കാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. സോ ഐ തിങ്ക് എവറി be it myself or my daughter, she has to learn to prioritize herself, her happiness, her choices.
So talking about failures, how do you deal with failures?
I'm not a pro at dealing with failures, but off late ഞാൻ കുറെ ഇംപ്രൂവ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ. എനിക്ക് ഫെയിലിയേഴ്സ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അഗൈൻ അതിനൊരു ഇപ്പൊ now when I think about it, I cannot really give you a definition of what failure failure is. Because നമ്മൾ at least in my case professionally ആണെങ്കിലും personally ആണെങ്കിലും every day we are all evolving, നമ്മൾ improve ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. എൻ്റെ skills ഞാൻ ഒരു even if there is a 0.1% of improvement or evolution in my case, I would consider myself successful. So അങ്ങനെ ഒരു failure as such consider ചെയ്യാൻ ഒന്നുമില്ല. So yeah.
It's all learning. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, it's all learning. It's all on your way to success. So yeah, that's what failure is.
What makes a happy life?
What makes a happy life? Oh my God. Okay, having a okay. Let me tell you what happiness is to me. Having people, be it my family or close ones, loved ones, to share my feelings with, emotion, be it happiness or sadness, share my emotions with. I think that would make me a happy person. To be surrounded by people.
Okay, I think we are about to wrap the session.
Okay. Okay.
Last couple of questions.
Yes.
What's your spirit animal?
Oh, elephant.
Why would
അത് എന്താണെന്ന് ചോദിക്കരുത്, ബട്ട് എനിക്ക് എലിഫൻസിനെ ഭയങ്കര ഇഷ്ടമാണ്. ഐ ഹാവ് സോ മച്ച് ഓഫ് അഫെക്ഷൻ ഫോർ എലിഫൻസ് ആൻഡ് അവരുടെ ഈ മെറ്റേണൽ ഇൻസ്റ്റിങ്സിനെയൊക്കെ പറ്റി ഞാൻ കുറേ കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. സോ ഐ മീൻ ദേ ആർ സച്ച് പീസ്ഫുൾ ആനിമൽസ്, ആരൻസ് ദേ? എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കര ഇഷ്ടമാണ്.
Do you read?
Now and then. അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഭയങ്കര ഒരു റീഡർ ഒന്നും അല്ല, പക്ഷെ that's probably one hobby that I would like to develop.
Have you ever read a book?
Oh yes, I have read books. ഞാൻ സ്കൂളിലും ഒക്കെ ആയിരുന്നപ്പോൾ ഈ എന്താ സീക്രട്ട് 7 ഫേമസ് എനറ്റ് ബ്ലൈറ്റൺ അല്ലേ, അവരുടെയൊക്കെ ബുക്സ് ഒക്കെ ഞാൻ വായിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. ലൈബ്രറി മെമ്പർഷിപ്പ് ഒക്കെ എടുത്ത്. ദാറ്റ് വാസ് മൈ മോംസ് ഐഡിയ, ബട്ട് എനിവേ ഐ എൻജോയ് റീഡിങ് ദോസ് ബുക്സ്. പിന്നെ അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഐ ഹാവ് റെഡ് oh god, what's that book? Shiva trilogy ഇല്ലേ? അതില് 3 ബുക്സിൽ 2.5 ബുക്ക് ഞാൻ വായിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞു. ബാക്കി ഹാഫ് പെൻഡിങ് ആണ്. ആൻഡ് ഐ ഹാവ് ഓൾസോ റെഡ് ദ ഡാവിൻചി കോഡ്. ഓ മൈ ഗോഡ്, ഐ ലവ് ദാറ്റ് ബുക്ക്. These are some of the books that I've read. But
which is your favorite song about humanity?
Oh, that will obviously be "There's a Place in Your Heart, and I know that it is love. There's a place that is brighter than tomorrow. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me."
Amazing.
Thank you.
So that's what we are about to wrap. Do you have anything to? Yeah, this was fun. Okay. Do you have anything to ask me?
What do you think of me? How did I do in the interview?
You were like super genuine all the time.
Thank you.
You were like you have a lot of things in your. You've been thinking about a lot of things. This is what I found. I mean, what I think about you. Plus, being a mother, you're thinking about raising a kid as a good human being. Also, that's what I. Well, it's super fun. You're listening to you for sure.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so what do you wish for humanity?
Peace, love, unity, respect, like your name implies.
Thank you so much. Can you sing it or something? Maybe? I don't know.
Ooh. Peace, love, unity, respect. Peace, love, unity, respect. That was random.
Okay, I'm taking this one. Okay, that was
Given.
it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was super fun chatting with you, and frankly, such a fun interview. I did have to use my brain quite little here because, no offense, but Shabaki interviews like the regular line of questioning. ഇങ്ങനെയാണ് വാട്ട്സ് യുവർ ഇൻസ്പിറേഷൻ, എപ്പോൾ ജേർണി തുടങ്ങി, ആര് പഠിപ്പിച്ചു, ഏതാണ് ഫസ്റ്റ് സോങ്. സോ ദോസ് ആൻസേഴ്സ് ദേ ആർ നെവർ ഗോണ ചേഞ്ച്. സോ എപ്പോൾ 10 വർഷം കഴിഞ്ഞ് ചോദിച്ചാലും ഐ എം ഗോണ ഹാവ് ടു ബി ഗിവിംഗ് ദ സെയിം ആൻസേഴ്സ്. സോ അത് ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് ബൈ ഹാർട്ട് ആയി കഴിഞ്ഞു. സോ ദർ ഇസ് നോ തിങ്കിങ്. ഇറ്റ്സ് എ വെരി മെക്കാനിക്കൽ പ്രോസസ് ദാറ്റ് happens there. ബട്ട് ഇവിടെ യെസ്, ഐ ഡിഡ് ഹാവ് ടു യൂസ് മൈ ബ്രെയിൻ. സോ താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ ദാറ്റ്.
Okay, that's what. So keep rocking. Stay awesome.
Thank you. You
Bye
just
bye.
stay awesome. Bye bye.